I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like,
see that right there. You have a blessed one. Have yourself a good time.
So the video that I was about to show you guys is no longer available on TikTok. Either the person took their page down or TikTok took their page down. The point here is, if you guys ever need receipts, don't just save it on the app that you're using, like hitting like or save. Because if the person takes their page down or the actual clip down, it's not saved. So download your stuff. Take this as a lesson from me, especially if you're a content creator or if you need receipts. Okay? I'm so mad, but that's not going to stop me from posting a video because somebody has it. What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? If you haven't come across that video of the stud teacher that got fired the first day of work, you probably don't watch TikTok or, it's cool. But let me fill you in for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Check this out.
hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought it? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty.
Sheesh. Sheesh. What is that supposed to mean?
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content. Little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
And to be honest with you, I don't think she just got fired for that video in particular. If you look at her account, she's wearing a strap, but let me just show you.
Hello? Hey, baby, what's up? What you doing?
Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just thinking about you.
I ain't been home in a few days.
I miss you.
I know you do. I ain't gonna lie.
What the fuck?
Let's talk about this stud real quick. I'm kind of sleepy. My nephews want to watch some anime shit on Netflix, and I said before I get into spending some quality time with the boys, let me just make this quick little video. I was very uncomfortable in one particular part where she showed a teen girl and then she said, sheesh. Like, what's the sheesh supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? And then it almost sounded as if you were saying they're going to get you in trouble because you're attracted to them or something. You can't get upset that people are, putting two and two together or making assumptions because it seems a bit off. I don't think you only got fired for that video in particular. You were showing other people's children without consent and putting them on your TikTok as if that was okay. You're supposed to be an adult, so you should know better. Common sense, right? But you're blaming other people for their reaction to your content. It's not just that video. If you go on her page, she has multiple videos getting ready where you can see her strap on, which is a bit too big for her. My opinion, but it's disturbing. So the kids think you're cool. You probably gave your social media and they're going to check out your videos and it's inappropriate. So you losing a job, bravo to the school that got rid of you. You should not be teaching. If that's your mentality, going to school trying to look cute for who? Wearing big ass gaudy chains and teen clothes. Like, something seems a bit off with you. And then seeing her apology video.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body cam that was already recording, Everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been.
I do not have the full clips. I'm literally looking all over and I cannot find it. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and look it up. But this is what I could piece together. It seems as if she's not taking any accountability and she's putting all the blame on the viewers. Come on now. Don't forget to hit the like button just for the efforts. And we're going to get into some Tik Tok after this.
That it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young.
Her excuse did not make sense. But again, I want you guys to hear it for yourselves. And obviously see it for yourselves.
That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of.
Seeing her apology video, she wasn't really taking accountability. It was almost like she was playing victim. She has a GoFundMe now if you guys want to send some money to her, because she says she lost everything. For what? Because of yourself. You should have known better.
On my face. The substitute that got fired over at TikTok. Before I do get started, I do once again want to apologize to the young ladies in the video and their parents. The consistent backlash is sick. A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all clearly mischaracterized me. Young adult, went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. Like, what y'all saying don't fit me, baby. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. Like, genuinely, like, it's just sick. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like,
are you sure about that?
See that right there? You have a blessed one. Have yourself a good time.
Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not going to do that with kids, and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriate crossed my mind, like, at all. I'm not that type of person. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired? I've already got fired. Why is it constantly being a thing? With the consistent backlash and posting, I have not only lost that job, but I've lost my main job as a DSP, direct support professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've had that job for a year.
I'm going through hell trying to find these pieces to put together, y'all. So let this be another reminder. If you find a receipt, download it. Don't just hit like or save on the actual platform. Download it. But y'all get the gist of it. She's not taking accountability. She's blaming everybody for what's happening. She's upset that people are doing commentary on this, especially the people on YouTube. Hey, I wonder what happened to her page, though. She probably took it down herself, or TikTok took it down, because she have a GoFundMe. I don't know what the GoFundMe is anymore since there's no page.
Leave it alone, man. Like, I done lost it all over a mistake. I should not be going through this. I done lost all my jobs. The job's not gonna want me. I done been applying. It's just been hard. Like, you go up into the places and they already know who I am. Like, it's sad. Now I'm in the process of relocating. I'm in my car for right now, man. So whatever you can give can't help. And I love what you guys are doing. I love it. But I would love for it to be somebody that actually fit the description. That's all I'm saying. Defamation of character, mischaracterization at the fullest. Like, this is insane. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. Go away. We get it. It's insane how y'all keep carrying on. I have lost my job for the past year. I've been working with disabled intellectuals. I had no issues this whole entire year. Now I've made one mistake with teaching and I've lost everything. This is sad. This is sick, man. It's sick, and y'all helping me lose everything when I clearly just made a mistake. I'm not asking for free money, but man, if you can click the link, you know what I'm saying, help me out in any way, man, I appreciate it. But I done lost everything to this.
It was inappropriate. And if you can't put two and two together to see that you are the main reason for this and nobody else.
Oh my God!
This is her social media, y'all. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all probably gagging right now, but this is your child substitute teacher, or was. Now, for those of you who are watching, even if you're not a parent, I want to know, how would you feel if that was your sibling that had a teacher like that? How would you feel if that was your child that had a teacher like that? If you're a school official, if you are a teacher yourself, how would you feel? Because, I mean, I don't feel like I'm a pervert for thinking what I thought. She made it very clear in the video that she felt some type of way when she said, sheesh, what is that supposed to mean? Y'all gonna take me down. What does that mean? Her excuse didn't make sense. Now let's get into some Tik Tok. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave your comments down below. How do you feel about this situation?
Automatically mischaracterized me fully without further context.
Nah, shorty, you knew what you were doing. You went to that school trying to act like the cool kid. Now you got fired on your first day at a job because you were being a fucking weirdo. This you, right?
Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it.
You dressed inappropriately, you acted inappropriately, and you were very unprofessional. Talking about damn shorty. And then that little girl giving you a compliment and you giggling your ass off. It's fucking weird. That school said we are not taking any chances. They got your ass up out of there so fast. They saw that video and said you gotta go.
I'm not asking for free money, but man, if you can click the link, you know what I'm saying, help me out in any way, man, I appreciate it. But I done lost everything to this.
And I see that stud created a GoFundMe because now she says she doesn't have a job and she doesn't know where her next payment is coming from. And I'm letting y'all know now, I reported that GoFundMe. Y'all better not donate to that shit. You wanted clout. You came in there with the intentions of creating your content when you're a teacher, and that's what you got. You got what you asked for, right? And I am seeing a few people play brutally dumb to the situation and say that what she was saying to the student was she was scared. I need y'all to be serious. I do hope that this sets precedents to all the teachers, all the subs, all the paras. Leave the phone at home. Maybe we need to stop locking y'all phones up too in that little thing to get the kids. Let's take everybody's phone. First day on the job and you call that shit a fucking new hustle. I've never seen a teacher, a substitute, a para call that job a hustle because they're passionate about that shit. Also seen someone else mention it, that y'all are trying to be the cool adults and y'all need to be focused on being the adults because you don't even got the adult part right and you trying to be cool, fun, aesthetic. And then wondering why the kids keep acting like that. No one wants to listen to their elders. Look at the fucking elders, bitch.
That substitute teacher that was fired on her first day was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was. They were saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress? And can we talk about the damn shorty? Who's the shorty? Not that child that you were recording, that you should have never been recording in the first place. There's no way. And then you follow it up with sheesh. Truthfully, if you never ended up back into a classroom again, I wouldn't be upset. And lastly, I understand everybody wants to be a content creator, but we have to understand there's time and there's place. Recording like that on your first day is crazy work. Recording yourself putting your feet up on this teacher's desk is also crazy work. Recording the students, also crazy work. That was your first day and you did too much.
When it comes to this whole teacher stud getting fired, I don't know. At first I was just like, yeah, she did this wrong. Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say, sheesh, let me get away from here for one of them take me down when they look girls. And you supposed to be the adult. And you talking about they gonna take you down. So it kind of looked like you attractive to little kids. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, the little girl was eyeballing her a little hard as hell. Like, but still, she shouldn't have said that. That was her downfall. And then being a teacher, I get that she makes certain type of content, but sometimes you can't mix your personal life with social media. She probably wasn't expecting that video to go super viral like how it did. I've been on her page. I've been looking at her page and shit, and she really got some talent. She makes clothes, and she really actually good at making clothes. She said she's a multi-talented person. She got her degrees. There's other stuff that she do. She said she's highly educated. She's very smart, but I just don't understand how she didn't know that you couldn't record minors. Everybody know that you cannot record minors under the age of 18. I don't know how she lacked knowledge in that area, but y'all tread lightly. Take it easy with her. I feel bad for her. She a finance stud. Y'all leave the finance stud alone. She just stuck in her stud ways. But now, all jokes aside, she did say that one specific video has cost her everything. She has now lost her substitute job. She lost her DSP job, working with mental intellectual people. She can't go nowhere without being recognized off that one specific thing. And I really feel bad for her because she seems like a real genuine person. Things on the internet can get very screwed up. That's why we gotta watch what we do and watch what we say. Her whole career is on the line, literally. Then you go to her page, she wears plastic dildos and be in boxer briefs and trying on her clothes that she made. So it's just like, yeah, we don't need our kids going on your page, watching you change into your clothes that you made while wearing a plastic dildo and clutching on it at that. She did make a GoFundMe page. She said she is accepting donations, but she don't want to feel like she's begging for donations. Y'all don't have to do it, but she literally has lost everything. She's just going to stick to her God-given gift, which is designing clothes. And I genuinely feel bad for her. Like, I'm not even going to come on here and try to like bash her or anything. She do seem like a very genuine person, and I really hate this for her. But it's a lesson to be learned, and I hope she can make it past this.
You're telling me that this was your first day on the job. You went through a whole entire certification course to become a substitute teacher, to then only come up there to this schoolhouse to say inappropriate things about these students, film these students on a body camera? What? And you didn't have a clue that you couldn't do that? That was against the rules? Maybe you should have spent more time reading your handbook that was given to you so that you could have been prepared for your first day. Instead of planning out your first day of school outfit, you should have been reviewing them sub plans, because you really sat up here and said that you a chill teacher. Them kids didn't do nothing all day anyway. And all you did was film content because you had a lot of free time. If you know anything about teachers and subbing, there is no free time.
Lock that stud up that I got fired from that school because the excuses, the GoFundMe, the content. Like, y'all don't have to make content everywhere. Y'all don't. And the whole, they don't know my slang and da-da-da. Why are you talking to children like that anyway? And in your policy book, you should have knew and you should have read that that's not acceptable. It's media forms parents have to fill out these days to get permission. To get the school permission to record kids for certain things, though. Like, say if the news come to your school, stuff like that. But now when no content creator come in and thinking they finna be damn shawty with my child. They should have put your ass on a sex offenders list. They should have walked your ass into a jail cell. And they should ban your ass from all schools. You lost me when you tried to shoot content at a school. Like, y'all be losing me with that. If you're gonna shoot your content at a school, cool, but don't put no kids in it. Go in there shooting a basketball or something, bitch. I ain't get clothes up. But the whole thing was, I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm gonna let them do anything. So you don't care about their education either. That's why they fired your ass. It's stupid. Y'all be trying to do anything and everything for clout and content and losing y'all jobs and livelihoods behind it. But in her case, she lost it behind kids. You the dumbest person, or Shelly.
By now, we all done seen the video of the substitute teacher that got hired and fired on her first day. As I was scrolling, I saw a response video that she made. So I said, well, let me watch this video all the way through the end. Let me hear what she got to say. So after listening to everything that she got to say, she said she didn't really know that she wasn't supposed to do that, but she made content all the time. So she record her content all the time. So I said, okay, well, let me go on her page and be a little nosy. Let me investigate. Let me see what kind of content she made and post. And girl, your page do not back up your claims. Looking at that page, it is very inappropriate. And you need to do an audit on that page. And you need to delete some stuff. You ain't never getting no teacher job. Again, where they made the mistake is hiring you before they even went on your page to look. The things that you're doing in some of them videos is just inappropriate. I can tell you young, and when you, and not just giving you an excuse because you're young, but when you know better, you do better. You're sagging your pants, your underwear showing, you're walking in the bathroom with your pants down. That's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. That ain't stuff that you should be doing. And don't nobody care about your sexuality because to each his own. But you being in a teaching profession and you around kids that look like they're your age, that is inappropriate. And I see why they coming down on you. I watched your video and said, well, let me see if I can give her some grace. But honey, no. You got to do better. You got to go through that page and you got to clean it up, honey. I don't care if you is a content creator. But you ain't going to get no teaching job with that content that you got on that page. Now, you might be sorry, but are you sorry because it backfired? Because you went in there with a plan. and your apology don't match your page. So I think you're sorry because it backfired and you lost your job, and now you sprawled all over the internet going viral for what you did. So honey, you need to do a page audit, and you need to clean that page up. And that's just my 2 cents. And I see why people are bashing you for it, because that video that you made at the school coinciding with your current page, it just screams you knew what you was doing, and it was inappropriate. Nah, y'all like, share, comment, and repost. What y'all think? Well, I see what y'all think, because y'all letting it go down in them comments, honey. Y'all giving y'all full advice and y'all full opinion in them comment section. So you know the comment section don't never disappoint.
I fell down the rabbit hole of that stud lady who was a substitute, and she got fired like all within the same day. And it's just really killing me how common sense be right there, literally right there within arm's reach, and people choose to go a completely different direction and then still confidently go in that direction. Like, how you know you wasn't able to record kids? You're a substitute. Was substitute teachers recording y'all in school? At some point we gotta think, like, not only was you recording kids, you happy and geeked at the fact that, oh, they say you look like a student, and then yeah, good genes, but it's like, as an adult, right? I am an adult, and people are not nice to kids because I look younger than what I am. There are people, I've been in situations where people automatically think that I'm a child, or I'm just so much younger to where they can disrespect me and talk to me any kind of way. And I gotta let that be known real quick. I'm not a kid. You not finna talk to me like that. You not. And even if I was a kid, you shouldn't just be disrespecting me just because I'm younger than you. That's crazy. So I don't know. I feel like a grown person wouldn't be like super geeked over that. A grown person mentally wouldn't be super geeked over that. And the thing is, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if within the next clip you wasn't talking about a student taking you down and you acting like you don't know the meaning of that. First of all, you call her shawty. Damn shawty. This is a student. You're a teacher. Regardless on the fact that you may look like a kid or look like a student, you still are the teacher. You are the adult. So you should behave like an adult. And it's the fact that she done got fired, right? And now she came up here making follow-up videos and no accountability whatsoever. Like, the point is literally right here, and she's still just hopping over it, saying she didn't know she wasn't able to record kids. I don't know where y'all brains go. How you don't know that? Then talking about, oh, I didn't have a class. I was doing it when I didn't have a class. So, like, I mean, you were still putting other clips in there. Then the fact that you recorded all this, and this is a voiceover that you did. You said, damn shawty, as you're looking at the girl through the lens of your camera. You probably said it in your head when you seen her. And it's like, now she trying to say, oh, people trying to say that I shouldn't have kids around me. Gonna say she want to meet the people she offended, the kids she offended, and their parents. Why would you want to do that? Because, I mean, they probably don't want to be around you. I'm just saying, like, because you still are lacking all the accountability. Talking about, I lost my job over at TikTok. That may be one of the reasons, but it's not the sole reason. There's multiple reasons, and I don't know where our brains go. And it's a lot of people walking around like this, and that is scary. Like, she really don't understand what she did wrong. Girl, you did all the wrong. I don't understand how you don't get it.
So I know y'all seen that substitute teacher get fired on her first day.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling.
As I'm watching the video, the shit was creepy. Like, I can't lie. Like, let's watch the specific comment that she said.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these schools.
Damn, shorty is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I was a parent and I went on social media and seen a teacher recording my child saying, damn, shorty, I'm gonna flip out. No cap. I'm gonna be mad as hell. These are children we talking about. Then you got your feet on the table talking about you finna let the kids do whatever.
My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
Parents send a child to school to learn, to fill their head up with knowledge and the shit that they need to know. So if I get on social media and I see a teacher talking with their feet on the desk talking about they gonna let my child do whatever, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Then you talking about they trying to take me down and through there. What? Like, bro, what?
He's trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them.
And I also seen a video of her trying to explain herself, saying she ain't that type of person, which she probably not even on that, but whatever, what you just did, it's unacceptable. Period, point blank. Like, I can't give her no passes. And I can't even feel bad. For one, why is we even recording at a school with a bunch of underage children? Why, like, what are we doing? Why is we saying damn shorty to kids? These are kids we talking about. There's no more professionalism, and honestly, it was for sure your last day, baby. It's over with. People just taking it too far with this content shit. Like, do you want to be a teacher or do you want to be a content creator? I'm convinced she literally went to be a substitute teacher just to record.
So the girl that got fired from her job as a teacher stated that she also got fired as a DSP specialist and now she's jobless and homeless. She stated that she didn't want no money from y'all, but she did make a GoFundMe account, and she also stated that the reason why she received so much backlash is because she had tattoos.
And to that stud that got fired as a substitute teacher that's on here acting confused about why she got fired, you need to be thankful that all they did was fire you. Because they needed to call them people and have you added to that list. Talking about some sheesh, let me get out of here before one of these kids get me in trouble. As you're recording a child's body as they're walking by. Like, is you cool? And then you talk about, oh, it was my first day, I didn't know I could record the kids. Well, did you know that you couldn't speak inappropriately of them? Like, at the very least. And if I'm not mistaken, on your lunch break, you was definitely doing something you shouldn't be doing on your lunch break. Like, yo, is y'all cool for real? And then you blatantly said that I'm not going to have my students doing nothing for real. Do you know how hard it is to get fired as a substitute teacher on your first day? Now, if you ask me, I feel like them people ain't doing enough because you shouldn't be allowed within a certain amount of feet from a playground or a schoolhouse. You need to count your blessings.
So everybody keep talking about that stud that got fired for being a substitute teacher, right? And all I'm gonna say is, if that was my motherfucking sister, I would knock the dress off your goddamn scalp. Cause what you mean, damn shorty? The fuck, we don't do that. And then you wanna get on social media trying to explain what you mean. What you mean, what you mean? Talking about that's the way you talk. Man, motherfucker, that's the way you are. You like little girls. And you just let the whole fucking world know, bitch. Like, you let social media take you so far in reality, bro. Like, looking at your page, I'm like, bro, you really delusional, bro. Delusional as fuck. Cause why the fuck is you walking around with that damn toy in your motherfucking pants in every motherfucking video? Like, what the fuck is you going through? And then why the fuck would you think it would be okay for you to be a stupid? Like, y'all, I had to calm myself down cause I started stuttering and shit. So you know I'm mad for real, bro. Like, I'm watching the video, bro. Like, when I tell y'all I gave her the benefit of the doubt and I took my benefit back because I'm thinking about it. You put a voice over on that shit. You said that shit. You are what you said, bitch.
Y'all see that little bulldog substitute teacher who got fired on her first day?
Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then.
It then went over there making TikTok videos of the children and couldn't figure out what they did that was inappropriate.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Appreciate it. Then try to backpedal and explain why they said what they said. At the end of the day, girl, boy, these and them people kids, you gotta watch your mouth. And then you was recording them. Pronounce them, mama, daddy, them, no, you can't do that. First I thought it was a little boy, but then I went and looked at the pictures and I seen it when they took his shirt off. He had a bra on, so I was like, what the fuck?
I am a content creator, I am known. The kids knew me, they were supporters of mine.
So what they claimed was the kids knew them. The kids to me clearly like they didn't know who the fuck she was. That's like me saying the motherfuckers know me with my little 40K. The bitches don't know us, okay? We content creators. They don't fucking know you.
I'm by far no predator or anything close to it.
I really feel like they were just being immature and unprofessional. That's possibly why they lost their job, because they wasn't in the right mind to do a type of job like that. They may need to do something different.
Kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them at.
I just think they were just really friendly. That's pretty much probably what it was they was really friendly and was just really happy for the attention that they were getting.
We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now.
You can't go up in there. It ain't no fashion show in school for nobody but the students. They the ones that's tripping. They the ones that think that I got to be the flyest bitch in the hall.
These my kids ain't have to do too much. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
I understand what you saying. I know you want to seem like the cool teacher so bad. You saying shit like, yeah, I don't give no fuck. I let my students do what they want to do, because you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just what type of teacher I am. Man, you ain't need no teacher, bitch. You was a substitute. As a substitute, you supposed to let them know I ain't nobody to play with. But we in our head, we finna play with your ass.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh.
Cause that's why I literally stopped and I said, oh, hell nah, bitch. Sheesh.
Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
I mean, tell us what you meant, cause you done fucked up already, saying some shit like, these kids gonna get me fucked up. Sheesh. And you looking at the little girl, you gotta go back and explain what the sheesh was about.
Man, then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Like, for real, you gotta take your L and try to help us forget about it. You shouldn't even told us you got fired. We wouldn't even know about this shit, bitch.
Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content.
Shout to be fly. Man, bro, if you gonna do a certain job, boy, you got to literally change yourself. I seen Shout ass on Instagram butt bonking one time, bitch. She ain't had nothing but a little piece of her little ass out.
I'm the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
You love the children, huh? You know, narcissists lie to themselves and everybody else. They make up narratives, they make up their own world, create their own delusionary Delulu land narratives about whatever they want, however they want to see things. And the biggest problem with woke ideology and the people that support it is that they're supporting delusions, okay? This substitute teacher should never have been around kids. She claims to be non-binary. If you claim to be like a non-binary, then you need mental health help. You shouldn't be around children. You shouldn't be educating those. You should be getting help for your confusion as to the fact that you think you're an it. It's not non-binary's problem. It's everybody else's problem. Now, I truly do believe, like, live your experience in your life. It's your life. Live it how you want to live. But you can't force other people to succumb to your delusion. That's narcissistic. You shouldn't be in a position where you are educating young people, young impressionable minds. One of the biggest problems with woke ideology, the narcissism of the far left, is that not only are they the hero and the victim, not only is anybody who disagrees with them evil and a Nazi, and whatever villain that they can point the finger at and say, you're the problem because you're not succumbing to my delusion. And it's not just that the narcissism of the far left will, and has in the past, dox you, smear campaign you, gather up people to lie about you, try and get you fired, make you feel ostracized if you don't believe the non-binaries or the cat peoples or the narcissism of the left places people in positions of teaching in order to scramble impressionable minds, in order to gaslight them and shame them if they do not live in the far left delusion. Anyone who can't see that, if you understand narcissism and you don't see it, people like that should not be in positions where they are teaching children. This is dangerous. It's conditioning. They're literally trying to groom our children, groom the generation. And I believe it's more nefarious than simply making them live in their hive mind delusion. I think it's to make them more accessible to perverts. Because a lot of these far lefties and the people in the plus AQ, whatever community, they're perverts. Protect our children. This person should have never even been a teacher. We got to stand up more. Homeschool your kids until the Department of Education is either gotten rid of or woke ideology is purged from the educational system. My love to you all. Be good to yourselves. Suffer no fools.
And to anybody that watches my channel, as you can see, I talk about a lot of different things. Sometimes I stick to one topic to the point where it seems a bit obsessive. And I'm trying my best to be better. And if you couldn't tell, I tried to post every single day this week. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing myself. It's not easy, but I'm trying. So please show some love by hitting the like button, hitting the hype button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.